Hi everyone, my name is Maddie and I'm the content manager here at Cintoo, and today I'm joined by Joao, who's our customer success manager for the European region, but really he was all over the place. So Joao, welcome today. Thanks for being here. And I kind of want to get started with our first question at a broad level around what kind of challenges AEC professionals are dealing with right now in their own workflows.
So, in fact, AEC industry have always faced the cost and planning constraints.
Yeah.
Saying that from all over, it has even been more pressure with more pressure today, and all over the different phases of a project, from design to the construction. So the key for AEC industry is to develop their project right on time and without any issue or surprises that can explode the budget or having the delay broken.
Yeah, because those are both costly, right? We think of those challenges as being very costly and not good for your time organization. And Joao, how is Cintoo coming in and helping resolve these issues for AEC professionals?
In fact, over the last years, the reality data and scan capture brought a lot of new possibilities to AEC industry. However, the challenge there was to be able to access easily to this data, and Cintoo have allowed this is in using and collaborate around this reality data. So that's where Cintoo has been crucial in all these aspects, from collaboration, sharing, and distribute these big reality scans.
Yeah, because you know what I've heard is that all parties involved have that overview in Cintoo, and Cintoo offers unlimited users, so there's really no limitations to what you're doing and kind of who you're doing it with, right? And then I guess when we also talk about the AEC industry, we tend to talk a lot about all of the integration that's involved. We have the construction layout, which it kind of integrate your BIM or CAD models, whatever you're working with. And that is a really important step for folks. And so I wanted to ask you what your perspective is when we're thinking about integration workflows and how Cintoo helps even smooth those processes over even more, right?
In fact, previously, when you were doing for a refurbishing project, you were creating an existing model based on manual dimensions or old drawings. Today, what you can do is, having a scan, you can have it on Cintoo and remodel, or even not remodel, but base your design, your 3D model design, using the scan data. So by having the ability to import your models into Cintoo and overlay them with your scan data, either to remodel the existing, either just to compare or to check, allows you to have a big gain. And so this is more about the phase of pre-design or a refurbishing project. However, on the next phase, on the construction phase, it is important to be able to scan on a regular basis and compare to the 3D design model to resolve the issues before they occur. And this is where Cintoo, having this model on top of the scan, but also allowing the annotations with the annotations tool to be able to point out the issues and assign them to the correct people to have them resolved. And it makes them this really easily using Cintoo.
So those different use cases are really important, like you mentioned. So even the pre-design, when they're creating the models based on the as-built, that's what Cintoo can help with. And alternatively, when they're in that construction phase and actually building, that they can notice an issue if it crops up and be able to annotate that very easily and tag assets. I think all of that is a very important use cases that professionals use probably in their day-to-day, right? And then I guess last question for you, where do you see Cintoo going in the future in terms of these AEC industry-specific workflows? What does that look like?
I would say that in the short term, we can see that we will have QA/QC reports, so having the ability to report the deviations from the model to the scans. So this is on a short term really essential to be able to track for each and one component of the 3D model what is the difference to the reality. And on a longer midterm perspective, at least, to enhance the facility management by using the reality data. Saying that is that the as-built generally was based on the 3D model, but today you can have an as-built made on a 3D model, but also on scan of what has been built, especially for in AEC for all the technical networks that are hidden by false ceiling or walls. When you scan them before closing the ceiling, you can always have access to it and attach them to all the maintenance or documentation for facility management in the later stage.
Right, so kind of building off of those QA, QC, everything that you might need to update facilities, because those will be important down the road for professionals as well. Joao, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Welcome.